What's up, Discers? This is SB Disc Golf. Today we're here at the you show them. We're at the sports complex here in Rocky Mount. This is the only course in town that I have not played. Um, I've heard it's a little run down, but I also heard it's getting a renovation soon. So I thought I would play it today, give my honest impression, and also maybe set a goal for myself today. So I think today my line's going to be 8 down. And if I don't shoot 8 down, I'm gonna drink a cup of sour milk. So I started off at hole 3. I didn't start at hole 1 because there's a lot of people, so I didn't want to be in everyone's way. But we're at hole 3. If you turn over here, the basket's just slightly tucked away around that mando tree, so we're gonna be throwing over there today. I've never played this course before, but I'm gonna throw my MD5. See if I can get around that tree and far enough left. Gonna throw a big hyzer. I think that's pretty much parked. And if you don't know, I'm already 1 down because I started a hole 2 and I birdied. So, but I almost slipped and fell while I was doing it. Dang, I'm slipping. So, yeah, this putt will be for 2 down. This is my second video on the channel, so I hope to do something a little bit different and new. I didn't want to just go play a course and never played before. Kind of wanted to give myself some sort of challenge today. So I know this course isn't super long. It's only about 4.8 thousand feet. But I'm gonna see if it's still challenging enough with all the mess. Second putt of the day. Let's see what I can do here. Easy little tap in, right? Almost missed that. Almost missed that. Yikes. Yeah. We made the first one though. This is hole 4. So I don't know if you guys can see it, but the basket is down this fairway and it looks to be a little to the right. So it says it's only about 200 feet. So I'm just gonna throw a forehand with my tactic around the corner. Yeah, I think this is a pretty simple shot. I did birdie the first 3, by the way, so I'm already 3 down. Swing. Okay. That didn't swing like I wanted to, but that should be pretty good. So I think I should clarify something real quick. When I say sour milk, I don't actually mean sour milk. I mean kefir. You ever had kefir? I'm gonna show a picture of it on the screen probably in my edit. But it's basically like some foo-foo special milk, basically. And dang, I parked it. Hey yo, why don't you check that out? Easy little putter shot. There we go. Birdie. Clocked it. Let's go. All right, so we're at hole 5. Showing the T sign. This is about, it feels like a little less than 100 feet. I don't really believe that T sign. We're already 4 down. So if I birdie 2 more holes, I think I'm going to adjust the line to 10 down because this is a little easy so far, although I don't know the course. So I think I'm going to throw a forehand straight through the gap with a drop and just kind of flex it a little bit. I don't know. Yeah, see if I can make it the gap. Oh no. That sounded like a gunshot. We're about 35 from the basket. See what I can do. Pull another clutch putt out today. You see this on the camera I'm flipping? Nothing wrong with that. Honestly, I might just pitch it up there because I don't think I have a line here. Yeah, it's fine. I don't really got nothing. Kind of left myself with a tester though. Like I got 2 putters today. I'll have to pick this one up. Not even gonna flip it. I don't think I need it. Bingo, that's a par. Next, we got hole 6. I can barely see the basket, but it looks like it's down this trail and a little tuck to the right. No sign. Looks like it's been yanked. So, I think I'm gonna throw a forehand with the tactic here. I don't really know what to do. Backhand might not really work. I kind of see a line up wide and down, so they're gonna go a little wide on this. Hope they get there, because I don't think straight's gonna get there. We'll see. That is pretty bad. Actually, I do see my disc. We got a putt. I kicked out. Looks like I hit these trees there and kicked right there. So we do got a putt on hole 6. Let's go. If I make this putt, I'm setting the line to 10 down. Hole 20, 15 footer maybe, I don't know. I'm not good with distance. Yep. Well, at least it's not a par. At least it's not a bogey. Darn it. That was an easy putt too. Next we got hole 7. Looks like we play a little bit over the water and the basket's on the top of that hill, surrounded by the trees there. So looks like maybe a little flex shot, go up and down, or just something high that stalls out. Not really sure. Or if you have the forehand, little wide forehand around the water, but I don't think I'm gonna do that. So knowing there was some water on this course, I brought a few water discs. So I brought this Exo Hard Method that I never throw. So I'm gonna throw this and see if it gets there. I don't know what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna throw it. Because I don't know what I'm gonna do. It's okay. Here's somebody. It's okay, I'm a boss. A lot straighter method than I thought, but and that should be putting. Okay. I don't see why I never came to this course. I've always seen the water surrounding the holes as I drive by, because you can see some of the back nine driving by the sports complex, and every time I see all those ponds, I'm like, no, I don't even care if it's a 200-foot hole. I'm not about to lose no disc just because of a water hole. Although I know I can clear it. Nice little basket position here. I do like this. I feel like if these trees were a little more cut down, this would be a little more of an interesting hole, because you can throw straight at the basket. But oh, there's water behind the basket too. I didn't remember seeing that. Yikes. Well, I do see my putt in my disc. It's just slightly down this hill. That was a bad putt. Yeah, you chud. Dang it. Okay. Well, I'm not sure if this is hole 8, but there is a line here in the pavement, and I see a basket. So what I'm gonna do is play to that basket. I'm just gonna throw a rainmaker across the water, safe shot. I don't think I can go short. If I did, I think I'd genuinely cry. I love this disc. Love all the discs in my bag. So I ripped that just because I didn't want to lose it, and now I'm gonna be like 40 short. Oh well. Yeah, I'm so long cooked. But I do see a tee pad right there though. but I have no clue if that's for hole 10 or what. Like, not a single clue. But I do know some of the holes go out here, so these are the ones we make though on the water. Got to show out, you know. Oh, I shorted that. One more. It's not gonna count. Way too high. Dang. Oh well. That's another par. So we're kind of falling apart a little bit. I think that was like 4 straight pars. So this is hole 9, I believe. Now the basket is tucked away around this corner on top of that little hill where that building's at. UDisc says it's 366, and I would believe that if we were playing from that tee pad. So I think I'm going to throw from this one though and call it a day because it's still a par 3 regardless. And I really don't want to go all the way over there. So we're going to throw, I think it's a sneaky longer than it is though. I'm going to throw FD1 on a hyzer. Not this FD1 though. I'm going to throw this one. This one's more stable. Purple FD1. Amazing disc. Thing is, I don't know how long this is. And I don't throw well and I don't know my distance. So I should go in. That is not bad. I'll take that. I have no clue if this is even the right hole. That is another thing I don't like about this course so far, is that lack of signage, which, I mean, I already knew that coming in, that this course would be a little hard to navigate. But look how amazing it is out here. There's so much open space. I mean, this is the kind of course I would like. I like a lot of open holes where I can just throw, get creative, throw whatever angle I want. Now, sure, I don't mind holes where I have to force an angle too, but I feel like this is kind of my course, you know? So I am going to flip it this time because I think I need the help. I'm going to admit it. I'm a wimp. So didn't even think about it. That's a birdie. That is a birdie. And now I have no clue where I'm playing, so. Okay, so we got a birdie on hole 9 that puts us at 5 down through 9. Now hole 10, UDisc says it's right around here. I don't see a tee pad or a sign, but I see a basket. And it says it's about 191. This is a little shorter than 191, but I'm gonna play it anyway for fun. A little ace run opportunity here. I'm gonna play from right here. So, I mean, this actually could be about 180, 170, 160. Who knows? Depends how short that is. That's pretty much parked. One more. Gotta give it a good ace run, you know? That's a birdie. Let's go. All right, so we're at hole 11. It says about 240. I see a basket. UDisc says it's straight and to the left. So I'm guessing I'm playing that basket right there if you can see it. So all this is going to be simple spike hyzer. Can't barely see it either. Nice little view. I bet you won't be short. It's fine. That might be really short. Oh my gosh, you're a chud. Oh, no. Okay. You know, a good friend of mine, every time I play disc golf with him, I won't say his name, but he knows I'm talking about him. Every time I play disc golf with him, I'll throw a second shot for fun to see if I could have done it better. And I'll always park it. And he'll be like, well, that's great, but the second shot doesn't count. And I'm like, it always makes me upset. You know who I'm talking to, by the way. We actually don't have a bad putt. It's kind of a W shot, Seth. Stand up. I'm the GOAT of hole 12. I think I'm playing to that basket. At this point, I don't know. There's signs everywhere. I see a sign for 15 over there, so. And I think I'm gonna throw Rainmaker, actually. It might be a little short. You know what, actually? I don't throw this MD1 very often, so let me throw this. I threw it on hole 1, but just nice and straight, right at the basket. A little skip ace, maybe? That's way too high. Sit. 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 You're cooked, buddy. This is hole 13. Basket's across the water. Fiance said it's about 300 feet. So my question is though, once I play to this basket, how am I supposed to get back over there? Because I guess I'm playing back over there. I have no clue how this is working, but we're just gonna play to it, call it a day, man, you know? So I got an FT3. This is my beat up one that I don't really care about. So if I lose this right now, it's not a big deal. But I am gonna try my best not to lose this though, because obviously I don't wanna take a 4 on this hole. So we're gonna throw a little bit of flex. I'm just gonna go for the fence, man. I'm just gonna go for it, because I'm a gopher. Take my time here. We need 3 birdies. It's either really bad or really good. That went over the fence. Oh my goodness. I'm surprised I actually made it over this without hitting the fence. Looks like I need just a little flex putt across the water. I could step this too if I really wanted to. This is an amazing view though. I really like this course. I'm really looking forward to the redesign. There ever is one, I don't know. It literally says, when you look at the title of UDisc of the course, it says UDisc coming 2026. And it's 2026, so it looks like somebody needs to step it up. But unfortunately, that's another par. Okay, so hole 14, this is about 250 feet. No T sign, no nothing. The UDisc says 250. There's a dude fishing over there. So I was kind of wanting to go a little straight at it with something, but I'm gonna throw the FT3 again. Really wide. We kind of got a pushing a little crosswind right to left. So, well, now it's like a headwind, but I don't know what it is, honestly. Yeah, a little headwind. So I'm hoping to swing this really wide and then let it just come back. Because about a butter chicken biscuit this shot, so. That is going, oh my goodness, in. There we go. Check that out. That was pretty good. Okay, so I just finished hole 15. I didn't record it because there was a guy sitting there fishing who you probably saw off the tee pad. I actually was talking to him for a second. I said, my exact words were, thank you for trusting me to throw this piece of plastic and not hit you with it, because I pretty much landed it within 10 feet of him and his truck, but I also parked it. So I did get a birdie there, I promise y'all. But he was like, yeah, dude, you're like really good at that. And I was like, I'm trying. Good? All right, guys, we were at hole 15. I accidentally said hole 15 earlier over there, so my bad. I'll probably edit that out anyway. But got the birdie on hole 14, so we are now 8 down, I think. Hole 15 is about a 300-foot shot, according to UDisc. I'm going to play from right here, and that looks to be about a little over 300, so if not just there. So we got a little bit of wind now. I think there's a storm coming, and we got pushing right to left. So we're going to throw something stable anyway, because this is how I am. I'm going to play it from right here because I see some lines here, so I'm just going to play from here. And the wind's pushing really hard. This is probably not the disc I should be throwing on this hole, but I don't know what else to throw. So I'm just going to push it a little to the, I'm going to go flat into the right of the basket. Gosh, that's so gone. Holy cow. The wind just took that left, but that was good though. That was a really simple shot I threw. I'm gonna flip this up a little bit, move that leaf out the way because it kind of gets in my head a little bit. Get some footing here. Don't get bit by a snake. Dude, it's so cloudy. If you're looking from my angle here, holy cow. All right, we gotta make this. Oh no. That sucks. Alright, so at this point my audio cut out. I think I accidentally turned my mic off without realizing it. That or the wind, I'm not really sure what happened. But anyway, hole 16's right here. I couldn't find the tee pad. I was a little rushed for time. The sun was setting and the wind was really bad, so I was just trying to get out and get done. So I picked a place close enough on the GPS towards the actual tee pad. Left with a decent putt here from a forehand with my PD2, and I just airballed the putt, unfortunately. Not a big deal, already hit my goal today. I'm kind of just, honestly, just kind of wrap this course up. I wasn't really a big fan of that last stretch of holes. I feel like they're all just kind of like really strung together, not a lot of thought put into them, especially like 13 through 15. I really didn't like those holes over the water. There just wasn't any thought behind them in my opinion. But anyway, here we go, line up a shot, and for some reason I keep throwing those up today. So I just filter that P3X to the left. I'm usually really good at throwing straight and flat, but today I just didn't have it in me. I think I was kind of getting worn out at the end here. I mean, it wasn't like super hot or anything, but this course was definitely a lot to walk around. So, and on hole 16, I actually had some audio still you can hear, but my audio at this point was completely cut out to where you couldn't even hear my voice on my phone. So I just kind of accepted defeat here. But anyway, I'm going up the line this putt up for 17, and I have absolutely nothing. So I'm kind of just forced to pitch around this tree and take my par, which, you know, no big deal, whatever, right? So, but now we get to hole 18, final hole of the day. Got my P3X in hand. It's just a simple straight gap up the middle. And while I'm at it, I kind of also had my outro ruined by this mic cutout. So I didn't realize until the very end of me recording that my mic had cut out. So I recorded a second outro that you'll see in a minute, but my original outro I didn't end up using. So I'll kind of give my final thoughts on the course real quick while you guys watch me quietly, silently yap about this hole and get ready to throw. Overall, I do think the complex deserves its 3-star rating that it has on UDisc. I think while some of the holes are really well designed, there's a lot of gaps in the course maintenance and a lot of the signage as well and the amenities this course has to offer. So I think this course is positioned in a beautiful place. The sports complex is a great place to have a course, but hopefully with this redesign in the future that we can have something better. But anyway, I really appreciate y'all watching if you came this far. Luckily I got 8 under, so no Kiefer. Now, voiceover Seth is out. See you guys later. If you guys enjoyed that video, make sure like it, maybe subscribe. You know, I know I'm not a big guy or anything, but hopefully you enjoyed today's video. And I'll see you guys next time.